Hello! In this video, I am knitting a pixie hood like these. If you like, please knit along. This is a knit along video of a written down PDF pattern. So if you'd like to purchase that, the link would be at the description section. This pattern works from the bottom. So first we would work at the scarf part and then move on to the hood. This pastel rainbow sample doesn't have the face trim, and this yellow sample has the trim. The material needed are 100 yards each of super bulky slubby yarn held with fingering to worsted weight mohair yarn, 2 stitch markers, circular needles US 15 or 10 millimeter in 24 inches or longer, as well as a third needle, same or close size as the main needle, and optionally, if you want to add the face trim, 3.5 millimeter crochet hook and 20 yards of DK to worsted weight mohair yarn. We will start by casting on 82 stitches. I am using a long tail cast on method. Once I'm done casting on, next is row 1, which is to seed all the stitches and to seed, I am alternating knit and purl every stitch as well as every row. What you hear in the background is Bobby and my partner Jace. We had a day off all together. I'm leaving the sound in because I think it's cute. Next is row 2. Seed 8 stitches first. Turn, then slip the first stitch on the left as if to purl with yarn in front. Seed the next 7 stitches. Row 3. Seed the first stitch. Make one right, which is to bring your left needle under the bar in between those 2 stitches. And then your right needle goes from left to right into the front leg of that loop and knit it. To complete row 3, seed all the rest of the stitches. Row 6, repeat row 2, which is to seed 8 stitches, turn, slip 1 stitch purlwise with yarn in front and seed 7. Row 7, knit 2 stitches together, then seed until the end of row. Row 7, knit together, and I can knit the next one to adjust to the seed after that. Sometimes it doesn't line up, but it's okay if the majority of the stitches are seeded. Row 8, again repeat row 2, which is to seed 8 stitches and turn, slip 1 purlwise with yarn in front, then seed 7. Row 9, knit 2 stitches together, seed 27 stitches, place marker, seed 26 stitches, place marker, then seed 28. So 28 stitches on both sides. They are gonna be casted off for the straps, and the middle 26 stitches will be left for the hood. Right here, I actually had too many stitches in the last part, so I'm recounting to adjust the number of stitches for each part. Row 10, cast off in seed 28 stitches until we hit the first marker. Then seed until we hit the next marker, with us having 26 stitches on the right needle. We cast off the rest of the stitches. So we just leave 26 stitches in the middle and cast off everything else. are the straps on the side, and then in the middle we have 26 stitches left for the hood. It's gonna be the hood over here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. Next part is the hood part. The next part is the hood. First, we join the new strand of yarn and seed all the stitches for the first row. This 26 stitch total. Row 2, seed 8 stitches, place marker, seed 10 stitches, then place marker, lastly seed 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stitch marker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there should be 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. So then 8 stitches here. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 stitches here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And 8 stitches here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Row 3. Seed to the first marker, slip the marker, make one right, seed to the second marker, make one left, then slip the marker, seed the rest. 6, 7, 8. So this row 3 followed by 3 rows of seed. We will repeat that sequence 3 times total, including this one. It is to increase the number of stitches by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. So right now we have 26 stitches, and after those 3 repeats of this whole sequence, we will have 32 stitches total. Make one left is to insert your left needle under the bar in between those 2 stitches from front to back. And then your right needle goes into the back loop and knit that loop. Then slip marker, seed to marker, seed the rest. See the oval slip marker has come across them. So from here, row 4, 5 to 6, just seed 4, 5, 6, 3 rows. 1. After row 3, seed 3 rows. And the seed sequence would be off because we did make one right, make one left, and that's okay. I like to adjust it with each stitch, so I would just simply do the opposite of what I see. So this is second. I was saying that the seed stitch pattern gets compromised whenever we increase, as well as what's to come. We're gonna do short rows, so you might see 2 of the same stitches right next to each other, but that's okay, and we can adjust it by doing the opposite stitch from what's to come from the left needle, what's at row below, or we can look further on the left needle and see where the sequence are knit purl back to normal. Then I would count it backwards from there and get the sequence back. we repeat what we did from row 3. So go back to row 3, which is to seed to marker, slip marker, make one right, seed to marker, make one left, slip the marker, seed the rest, and after that seed 3 rows. So this is sequence off, but I would do purl because it's a knit, not a knit because it's a purl. What I meant is what I saw on my left needle was a knit stitch, so I would do the opposite, which is purl, even though I purled the stitch before just to get back to the seed sequence. And now that I'm looking at it, the stitch that I already had on my right, I had a purl on top of purl, but it's okay. This time I'll go front to back. This is make one left, slip, the second repeat of row 3. 3 rows of seed. Let's go. I have purl, purl, knit, so I would see from a little far away. I would have to put purl, knit, purl, then I would start from purl. This is me counting the seed sequence from where it was back to normal. So I would go to where I see knit purl again in my fabric, and then I count it back to where I am so I can restart the seed sequence. When I forget how many rows of seed I've done after the increase row, I look at the stitch next to the stitch marker and follow it down to where I can find the swirl looking stitch that is coming out from the stitch next door, and above the swirl, that is where I did make one right. So above that is the number of rows that I worked after the increase row. In this case, I've done 2. So one more row of seed and then go to do another repeat. This is pearl knit, I would knit here. This is the last repeat of row 3 to 6. So back to row 3, which is do seed to the marker, slip the marker, make one right, seed to marker, make one left, slip marker, seed the rest. Make one right is back to front, back. When we complete this row, we should have 32 stitches on the needle. After this row, we'll do another 3 rows of seed to complete the last repeat of row 3 to 6. Left is front to back, then go to the back loop, there should be 32 stitches left. 2, 4, 6, 7, no sorry, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 32, perfect. And then 3 more rows of seed. we don't need the markers anymore, so take them off as you come across them, please. I've been mumbling a little bit about how I was thinking that I might not have enough mohair strands, and we actually ran out here. I'm gonna go get the mohair. Next row is the last row. I finally ran out, so I went to get more. A little intermission. I decided to go with more mustardy colored one, even though the texture looked closer to the lighter yellow from the original one. But holding two strands together, I think personally makes it more forgiving to not have completely the same yarn throughout the project. So I just picked something that looked more similar color-wise. Next is row 17, seed 2 stitches, then place marker, seed 28 stitches until there are 2 stitches left on your left needle, and then place marker there. After that, seed 2 stitches. Now we have 2 stitches, stitch marker, and then 28 stitches in the middle, then marker, 2 stitches at the end. From here we're gonna start working on short rows at the back of the head. Seed until second marker, turn. I had to take big sips because from here we need to concentrate. Don't forget to hydrate. 2, slip. Until second marker, so right here. Right here. 30 stitches. Slip 1 purlwise with yarn in front, seed 27 stitches or until you hit the marker, and turn. Slip 1 purlwise with yarn in front, seed 25 stitches until 2 stitches left before the marker, turn. Stitches before the marker. Next is slip 1 purlwise with yarn in front, seed 23 stitches with 2 stitches left before the marker, turn. Slip 1 purlwise with yarn in front, seed 21 stitches with 4 stitches left before the marker, then turn. Slip 1 purlwise with yarn in front, seed 19 stitches until 4 stitches left before marker, turn. Slip 1 purlwise with yarn in front, seed 17 stitches with 6 stitches left before marker, turn. Right here I actually blanked out of which row or which turn I had just done, so if you forgot what you've just done, then I would go back to the other side of the fabric to the stitch marker, and you'd see clusters of stitches, clusters of 2 stitches. So in this case I have 2 clusters, and that means 4 stitches were left before my last turn. It's hard to see in this footage because I didn't stretch the fabric out, but if you stretch the stitches apart, you'd see it more easily where the spaces are between the stitches, and the stitch that was slipped last, that would look a little weird, but it's closer to the middle part of the stitches. Next is slip 1 purlwise with yarn in front, seed 15 stitches until 6 stitches left before marker, then turn. Slip 1 purlwise with yarn in front, seed 13 stitches until 8 stitches left before marker, turn. Next, slip 1 as if to purl, seed 11 stitches until 8 stitches left before marker, and then turn. Stitches left before marker, 2, 4, 6, 8. Great. Finally, slip one purlwise with yarn in front, seed until the end of row. So this part, the seed stitches are all messed up because of slipping and doing all the stuff. So we can do knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit. I had to go all the way to the end of the fabric outside of the marker to get the sequence back of seed stitch, and that's what happens after the short row, so that's okay. And we don't need marker anymore, so I'll take it off. Seed 3 rows before we do the 3 needle bind off. We don't need markers anymore, so take all the markers off as you come across them, please. Take them off. This is one show. It's how it's gonna be folded up and become a hood. So exciting to see the shape finally. Yes, try on over your head and see if it's comfortably fitted. It's gonna grow as you soak them in water and block them as well as you wear them. So even if it doesn't cover your neck with the scarf lengthwise, it will grow as well as your strap. But if you definitely want it much bigger, then you can add a couple more rows of seed from here. And then until you like the fit, keep going, and finally do the 3-needle bind off when you are ready. Okay, it worked perfect over my head. Three-needle bind off. This is where we need the 3rd needle, ideally the same size as what you've been using. Fold the fabric in half. Then now we have 32 stitches, so divide that by 2. 16 stitches should be on each side. Once you mark the halfway spot, push all the stitches closer to the tip of the needles on both sides. Now we have 16 stitches on each side. Bring your 3rd needle, and I'm going to cast off seed-wise, but going into the loops on both of the needles at the same time. So I see a knit stitch on the first one, so I went in as if to purl. Other than going into 2 loops at once, it's the same as casting off normally. If you choose not to add the face trim, this is done. Ta-da! Bye-bye! If you choose to keep going with the face opening trim, try on the hood and mark where you want the trim to end around your face. Mine is over there. Go under the stitch where you marked and then pull through the yarn. Go under the whole V at the edge of the fabric every time you pick up a stitch and chain 1. Single crochet, pick up once again into the same V. And from here, single crochet pickup, I would call it, into all the V's along the edge, twice each into each V's. And once you went for a little bit, I like to stretch the fabric and test the elasticity. I don't want the crochet edge to be restricting the stretch of the fabric. And also, if you have too many stitches, too many crocheted stitches coming out of each V, your fabric will look a little ruffled. So please check time to time. Depending on your tension, you might need to go smaller or bigger in the size of crochet hooks also. Mine is 3.5 millimeter. Sometimes I don't know which V to go in, or when I'm not sure if I'm going into the right V's, but I think it's okay as long as I stretch the fabric and see if it's not too tight and see if it's not too ruffly. That's a way to make sure that it's going good when I don't know if I'm doing it right. I go to the other side and about the same spot as where I began. So now turn the fabric and we're gonna work from the wrong side. First, chain 1 and then yarn over 4 times, so you have 5 loops total on your hook. Go into the next loop, pull through 2 loops at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over 4 times again. Go into the next stitch. Pull through the yarn, go through 2 loops at a time, 2, 3, 4. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Going once again with yarn over 4. Go under the next stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through, 2 at a time, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go into the next stitch, yarn over once, pull through, and now pull through all those 5 loops at once. Ta-da! And then single stitch into the next stitch. Single stitch again into the next stitch. From there, yarn over 4 times, 5 loops total on the hook. Go under the next stitch, pull the yarn through, go through 2 loops at once, 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go under the next stitch, yarn over, pull yarn through, go through 2 loops at a time, 1, 2, 3, 4 yarn overs, go under the next stitch, pull the yarn through, go through 2 loops at once. Next is go in, yarn over, come through, and then pull through 5 loops all together, and push the puff to the other side because we want it to puff on the right side. Looks like this. So the sequence is single crochet, 1, 2, single crochet twice, and then yarn over 4 times, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, Take 2 loops at a time. Do that 3 times total in one puff. So this is the second time. Third time. From here, go into the next stitch, yarn over, come through, and then yarn over again. Pull through all the 5 loops on the hook. That is 1 whole repeat. So repeat from single crochet twice all the way around until there are less than 4 stitches left. We need 4 stitches at least to complete a puff. In this case, I only had 2 stitches left, so I go into the second to last stitch to do single crochet, and at the very last stitch, slip stitch. So I only have 3 stitches left. 1, 2, probably 2. And I'm just gonna do single crochet. Once you are done, cut the tail and weave in the ends. And yeah, pixie hood is finished. Thank you for following this pattern. I hope you enjoyed the process and will enjoy wearing it. Please do not use this design for sale as it is my design. Thank you again and see you soon.